the show, apparently the United States has stolen a country while you guys were asleep. How's it going, Amalgamite?
Oh, apparently we just decided to black bag him and send him on our way. Like, it's crazy. Like I saw this right before I went to bed, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? And I wake up and it's even like more shit's happening. I'm just like, okay, something has happened o'clock. Nothing ever happens, but something actually happened. Oh my god.
I wonder if Vladimir Putin is like, God damn it, so that's how you do a special military operation.
I mean, yeah.
Do you think
Cause like
like
I mean,
do you think like Trump will
hmm,
be like Hillary Clinton? We came, we saw, we snatched.
I mean, that's actually what happened though. Cause like I saw the videos, and it's like there's precision striking. It was like with it. And it's only like certain stations. So we went in there, we captured him, and then we went out. It was like one and done within like an hour or less, or some shit like that. And that was it. That was it. All done within a night.
Wasn't there like
Uh,
a movie with how to steal a car and they were like 2 minutes or less or something like that? Like they had the code. And it's kind of now Trump is like how to snatch a president, 6 hours or less. The the
yeah,
funny
but
the funny part is that I still don't know the chain of events, but like the Chinese sent an a delegation to talk with Maduro, and I'm like, did they snatch him before he got to speak or after?
no, after. So they showed up 5 hours or 4 to 5 hours before the first strike happened. So they were there. They were stuck there in delegation while the bombs were going off.
Do you,
And basically while um Maduro was being captured. So
do you know that they bombed Chavez's grave as well?
wait, they did?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like there was a museum that housed the Chavez's remains. They bombed that as well. I'm not kidding. Look it up. I don't know why. It's not a military target.
I mean,
It's
I'm
like,
not gonna be
well,
complaining.
like, see, I genuinely wonder if this is just like a lone pilot that went, okay, if I do this, what will get happen? Like, I'll get chewed up. I've been chewed up before, you know?
Honestly, might be done on purpose. I mean, you have to know exactly where the location is, and usually there's already like what pre-program, or you already have your coordinates that you're supposed to do. So like, it probably was done on purpose.
Zanothium says that they snatched Maduro Trump ordered something from a restaurant. It's like, look. The elites want you to believe that the presidents aren't free, but the reality is they are. I got myself one presidente. You can just take them; they're free. The elites don't want you to know this. You can just take a presidente. I have one.
Honestly, though, like as funny as it is, it's kind of frustrating because like if you look at the Middle East and the endless wars in the Middle East, it's just like okay, so we could have been doing this entire time.
Well, not
Like,
really. I mean, I think, and this is just my speculation. I think there were people inside the regime that were fed up with him. There's no other explanation on how you can just like infiltrate the presidential palace. Like no one knows you're there. You're just going in, and then you're snatching the president, and you're also exfiltrating with him. I do believe like there may have been people on the inside that helped with this.
I mean, it wouldn't be that surprising. There's usually lots of traitors within government. And supposedly he's been hated for a very long time, a dictator. Like there's Twitter accounts claiming that there's videos of Venezuelans, celebrating that they've been freed and stuff like that. I'm not sure how true they are because with these kinds of videos, it's kind of hard to actually pinpoint the location. Um, with it. So, um, but supposedly he's actually quite hated by the Venezuelans, so it's possible.
There was like this bitch that has the worst Trump derangement syndrome that I've ever seen in my life. Like every single tweet, it's like fuck Trump this, fuck Trump that. Do you know what she said today? She said, "I am Venezuelan, and even though you guys know that I hate Trump, I want to say that everyone I know, both in the United States and in Venezuela, have never been more stoked. This is the happiest day of our life. I still hate Trump. Sometimes you need a bigger devil to take care of the devil, you know. But just let Trump do what he has to do, and then we can go back to hating him."
Oh my god. So, seems like a win so far.
Let Trump do what he's gotta do. Do you know, like, it's interesting, because I saw this, and I was like, okay, so who are they going to put now in charge? Are they going to put the opposition lady, which was like, Venezuela covets stronger ties with Israel! We must connect! We must connect with the Jewish people!
Dude, you're breaking. At least on the Discord call, it's cutting you off. You're getting so loud.
Is it because I'm like I'm speaking of Benjamin? Like she wants the Benjamin in Venezuela. She wants the connection, the bridge. She wants to go touch the wall. And Trump is like,
I'm glad you mentioned that first because.
And Trump is like, nah, she's not respected. She's not respected by the people. We will lead Venezuela. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you just stole a country? Like, you just snatched a country? Like, how the fuck does that work?
Well, when there's a big dick compared to a small dick, the big dick always wins.
Well, no, the thing is, and by the way, this is what I think. They had people on the inside. Like, there's people within Maduro regime that actually planned this before, and they probably knew that it's going to happen, and they're like, yeah, you know, like, we're going to cooperate. Because you can't just, like, govern a country like that. You don't just steal a president and then you put yourself there. Either you have boots on the ground.
I mean...
No, you need to have boots on the ground if you want to actually lead a nation that doesn't want to be governed, right? But if you're going to do it like Trump does it, then it means that the people inside are going to be collaborators. So, like, you're going to have people in the Venezuelan oligarchy that are going to be like, yeah, fine, you know, just bring the U.S. Who's going to do it? Like, Rubio? Like, is Rubio now in charge of a country?
Yeah, I saw a meme about him being in charge of Venezuela, Iran, and then some other place. Oh, no.
The interesting thing is like this, right? The EU suddenly doesn't have opinions. They're very opinionated, especially when it's about morality. But like right now, they're shutting the fuck up, and the UK as well. And I think the reason for it is that both of these nations did not recognize Maduro's regime as being legitimate. Like they didn't recognize the Venezuelan leader as being officially elected. And so now they currently bitch, especially since the ICC, the International Criminal Court, also has an arrest warrant on Maduro.
Well, damn. Okay, then. I did not know that.
Yeah. They literally just snatched him. It's like, yeah. The US had like $50 billion reward on him as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, apparently, he's not accused as of being a president that under him just the drug war happened. No. They're accusing him of being the Chapo. Like, they're accusing him of the drug manufacturer cartel. You know, he is the one who knocks. He is Walter White. He is the Heisenberg, according to Trump. And so, like, they just snatched him. And now they also told Mexico to take care. Like, in the press conference.
Yeah, and then I also saw, I think it was also the Guatemalan president. I could be wrong there, but another one of those South American third world countries.
Oh,
he also threatened with cocaine.
Yeah, like Trump actually started threatening everyone. So, like, they threatened the Colombian president, I think. They threatened the Mexican president. Yeah, no, it was like... The thing with Mexico is it's a lot more complicated. You can't just kidnap the Jewish woman. No, I mean,
that might cause some tensions with some tiny country in the Middle East.
No. I mean, you can actually kidnap the Jewish woman, but you're not solving anything because like the problem is the cartels, and they actually have the geography and the region to have like continuous insurrection, and so you can't really solve it in like 6 hours like you did it in Venezuela.
It's such a shame. I wish we could, in my little fantasy, just go in, just bomb Mexico, and problem solved. India, problem solved. Israel, problem solved. Just
That doesn't work
reclaim.
like it. No, you need to play some
Yeah.
more grand strategy games. You need to play some 4X's. No. Does this
Oh,
mean does
but
this
hey,
mean
can a girl dream?
no, not like this. Not when you violate the TOS woman. Does this mean we're gonna have access to a bunch of Venezuelan waifus? Listen. Would you support immigration if you have like these Venezuelan women with big fat tits coming over? They're coming over into your state and they have like this hourglass figure and what do they speak? Do they speak Latina? They speak Latinx?
They speak
Latin.
Latina.
All right. And like they're there in your city now, seducing your men. Would you support immigration in that case?
Um, certainly wouldn't. The men might though, but apparently with Latinas, like that they're quite hot, and then they turn like 25, and then just like blow up. So they're like the reverse Asians, because like how Asian women like can live till like they're 60 and still be like hot, and then all of a sudden like turn into a grandma once they hit like 65. Like Latinas are the opposite. They're super super hot until they're 25, and then they just blow up and turn into a monstrosity.
Are black women the same?
White women are a bit on the average side. Like between 30s and 40s. So they hit like the in between.
Hmm. Because I don't have black women in Romania. Like if a black woman comes here, people will think that's like some Russian experiment gone wrong. It's like why is this person black? It doesn't make sense.
Oh, with blacks? Oh, that's a whole different story. They're fat from birth.
They're fat from birth.
Yeah.
What? So like, is the American government poisoning their food or something? Like how?
Actually, yes.
I see.
They're on welfare and EPT, and a lot of the EPT is being used on like pop and chips and snacks and like heavily processed food. Like, it's insane. I mean, you can see plenty of TikTok videos of them going to Walmart and just loading up grocery carts filled with just the most disgusting shit on there. But I know from like when I worked at the gas station too, there was this like 300-pound old black woman that would roll in, and she always would have her screaming children like run around the place, or screaming grandchildren, I should say, and she would buy them a bunch of like snacks and pop and candy and stuff like that all on her EBT card, but then she would turn around and do another transaction and spend like $100 in cigarettes. It
How
was
can they
great.
commit crime then? Like that doesn't the criminal underworld require a lot of running and I'm just saying, like, oh, maybe this is why Scat Francisco made that law. It's like if you steal less than $1,000, then
Yes,
I see.
it's to protect the minority community there.
ah, Trump military tour 2026 Venezuela, Nigeria, UK, EU. Can you imagine if she snatches Ursula von der Leyen? Like,
Honestly, somebody said so. I saw somebody post be like, "Can Keir Starmer be next?" And I was like, "Yeah, do I
no.
retweet this?
See, Ursula would
Do
be
I
funnier
retweet
because she
this?"
genuinely has no legitimacy. Like no one voted for her. It's fine.
True.
She literally has less votes than Maduro. Please, Trump, snatch Ursula. Just snatch.
Apparently, since we can just snatch presidents, I'm not sure why we're not doing it more often.
Just snatch. USA, I stole a country. Yes, I did. China. Oh, yes. I will do the same. I will follow example. USA. How dare you? Um, They don't know. They don't want you to know this, but El Presidente, the South America are free. You can take them home. I have one El Presidente. Jankos, I'm here. What did I miss? Well, apparently, Americans went to bed not being at war. And they woke up also not being at war, but probably looking forward to another Nuremberg trial, either by lunch or by supper. Never forget all these articles from Western journals who are very happy with that Maduro won because he will bring about the true socialism. Well, to be fair, now they can literally say that the CIA toppled the socialist regime because they fucking did. What a start of the year, yes.
Honestly, like I'm usually someone who bets on nothing happening, and like New Year's means nothing to me. It's just like, okay, we're just resetting the clock. That way we know when the seasons change. It's not that big of a deal. Nothing ever happens, and then the next thing I know, it's like, oh, we're invading a country. Oh, we stole a president. Oh, it's already over. Oh,
Do you know what's
okay.
funny? Do you know what's funny? You didn't even declare war on Venezuela. Didn't even declare war.
Just went in.
M2, to correct Amalgamite on the last UTB, I'm not a stalker and I didn't spam in your Discord and YouTube. I'm just showing concern for you because I don't want you to live the rest of your life alone. That is very beautiful.
20 Discord accounts is a little bit much, but okay.
Wait, 20?
Yeah, roughly somewhere in there. We lost we lost track counting. And
How,
then
how do you connect them to each
YouTube.
other? Like, how do you know they're the same?
There's a way.
Okay.
That I won't say.
Oh.
And then the like at least like 7 different YouTube accounts as well.
Why
So
why different YouTube accounts though?
because those also got banned, at least on my channel.
I see. I'm not going to ban him. He has a lot of money.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I understand. I completely understand. I'm not gonna stop you.
It was like another guy, Artemis Fowl. He would give like $100 super chats to dunk on Dev. And at one
yeah,
point,
I haven't seen him in a hot minute.
yeah, at one point, like Dev was like, "Look, I understand that Artemis Fowl gives you a lot of money, but it's like, no, but Dev, there's no but. There's no." This is yeah, like Artemis Fowl was the infinite money glitch. Sorry.
Yeah, I just really haven't seen him like over a year or something like that. Interesting. I hope.
Fake nations don't get declarations of war.
True.
It's not a fake nation. It has a lot of oil. I mean, to be honest though, I think the life of the average Venezuelan will improve, even if the Americans are going to rob them dry. The sanctions are going to be lifted. So if you happen to live in Venezuela, you're actually going to get a better economy now.
Yeah, I saw a post about how like Venezuela has some of like a huge oil reserve, like iron ore, and just like a whole bunch of other like different resources there. So it's just like a win-win-win overall. The US is gonna come in and just like completely take over all these resources and immediately we just become massively wealthier. It's like, oh, okay.
A lot of
Also, I'm gonna mute for a second. Give me a sec.
A lot of lefties are very upset about what happened. So while she is gone, I will show chat something. Chat, do you want to start your year by seeing something just fucking awesome? Let me put it this way, okay? From 1 to 10, I want you to vote. Just how awesome do you think the next video that I'm going to show you is going to be? Right? You think 1 is lame, and I'm overhyping it. 10 is like the most awesome thing you have ever seen. Let's have a vote. I'm genuinely curious, right? So that I can see the chat. How much do they believe in me? A 6 or 7. I think you're lowballing it. See, 10? 10, I think it's a fuck yeah. 4? Alright. I will now show you a video of... First, I'll describe it, right? So you know, if you can you know, if you posted right or not. A video of an Indian man getting beaten up by transgender women in Thailand because he did not pay for the services. Is that out of fucking 10, chat? Is that out of fucking 10? I bet you if you voted a 4, you're feeling bad now. Oh, you're feeling like a dumbass now. All right, let's watch. Okay, please don't try this at home. I guess like if you go to Thailand, always pay for the services. But here we go, right? And apparently these are not legacy women. Like these are women plus. And the Indian man has refused to pay for the services, and now he's getting the shoot. He's getting slapped like he was a little boy. And you also have like this lady that's filming. And I like how they keep threatening with the shoe like it's a knife. But no, it's a slipper. The chancla. They threaten with the chancla. And they keep going after him. Like, that's fascinating. Like, they just don't stop. They're like the Duracell bunny. Okay. So, Sar do not boom Sar. You see, like, this is an interesting thing. They do not mention whether or not he was conned. Because, like, maybe he wanted legacy woman, and when he saw that there's a package there, he was like, I'm not paying for this. And so they got aggroed.
It's Thailand, though. It's infamous for having the lady women. There. The lady boys.
But listen. Like, when you're a man, you think you know. Like, when you look at something, you think you know. And when you see a Thailandese man looking better than a Western woman, like, your brain just glitches. It's like, how is this possible?
I mean, there were some pretty nice tits I saw there. So, I understand the fake illusion there.
Yeah, like,
in the first place.
If you tell a man to touch his elbows together, and he tells you he can't, that's a fucking problem.
Except in Thailand. Then it's a good thing.
Oh, goodness. You know what? Like, a lot of people keep asking if, like, one of these people is, like, if you date a trap, if it's gay or not. How would you feel dating a trap? I mean, it's not gay, right? Like, it's still a bad.
Yeah,
from your point of view, not mine. Like,
gay.
no. For me, it would be gay, but like for you,
it'd be disgusting.
Would it?
Actually,
would it?
Yeah, because like that's a feminized man, and I don't want a feminized man. I don't want my man having boobs and look better in dresses than I do, and makeup and all that stuff. Like, I don't want him to be the woman version. That's I don't even care if it's like just simple cross dressing. To me, that's just disgusting.
What if
I don't care how good it is.
What if you turn off the light?
Well, if he's got actual tits, will that be like fake tits or surgical tits?
I genuinely don't know. Like, did anyone go to Thailand? Did you cop a feel so you can tell me how it's like? So I've no idea. I think like they may be surgical, right? Maybe HRT.
I mean, those look surgical in that video. Like, they look like they were pretty on there.
Yeah.
So, like, no, I don't want a feminine man. I want a masculine man. Yeah, I want chest muscles, not boobs.
You want the Arnold Schwarzenegger, I see.
I mean, that's a bit much, but I mean, I'm not gonna complain either. One real, one fake.
Oh god. Okay. We got the it's kind of gay pig guy. Well, no, because it's not gay if it's a woman, right? Like, it's gay if you're a man and you date another man. But like, if it's a biological male and it dates a woman, the woman is not gay. She's just into degenerate stuff. Like, she wants to see men cross-dressed. Fun fact. We, the United States, haven't declared war in 82 years. The president saying this was a law enforcement action is probably covered since the Korean War was also called the same thing. I did not know that. I did not know that the Korean War was a law enforcement action.
I find it fucking crazy that we actually haven't officially declared war since World War II. It's like I don't know how we just keep on getting away with it. I
I don't
mean, it
think
is what it
anyone
is.
declares war. Like the only nation that declared war. Can you guess which one is it?
Russia?
No, they didn't. That was a special military operation. They did not declare war.
Oh, okay. Uh, I'm trying to think off the top of my
Your
head.
your greatest ally.
No, Israel.
Yeah, they declared war on Palestine.
Ugh,
Yeah, do you not
ugh.
remember? Yeah, they said it's like well, I mean, what the fuck are they going to do? Oh, they're coming! Set up the anti-air defenses! The Palestinian army is ready for battle! Like, no. It's, yeah, Israel declared war. They did their due diligence. But, like, other than that, in modern time, no one declares war. Because you lose the element of
Wait,
surprise. Yeah, you're usually like, we're going to start military exercises around the border. Oh shit, our troops just managed to sweep in. I guess special military operation.
or in this case, we just fly in, bomb a few places, snatch a president, and go out, and that's it. Call it a night.
I wonder if the bombs were literally to distract people that the president is being snatched.
Well, apparently the Secretary of Defense also died in one of the strikes.
Did they? I
Yeah.
thought no, I thought that he was literally on the television and he was like talking about declaring war to the United States, and I'm like, are you fucking insane? I mean, I guess you can. Like, no one is stopping you from declaring war. But if you look at the situation on the ground, like, who are your allies? How many vehicles do you have? Right, and to be fair though, like, their vehicles will always be supplied with oil. Like, they're not going to run out of gas anytime soon, so. Iran also declared war on the United States, the EU, and Israel, like last week. We just ignored them. Wait, did Iran declare war? Hold on, am I at war with Iran? What the fuck? Can you even declare war on the EU?
I know EU's been trying to get a military for like decades now, so maybe this will incentivize them to do so.
Oh shit, I'm at war with Iran. I had no idea that this is happening. But yes, apparently I'm at war with Iran. Um, Iran leader says country
Are
in
you?
full-fledged war with the United States, Israel, and Europe. Holy shit.
Oh,
Uh,
are you
I
ready to go die in battles, V?
don't know. I don't think like the European Union has an army or gives a shit. I guess it's the boring war, like in World War II, like before the before the bombs happened. It's like a period where it's like, okay, well, let's see what they do. They do not want our country on its feet, he said. If they choose to strike, they will naturally face a more decisive response. Iran was hit hard by a 12-day war with Israel. Trump said a complete and total ceasefire in the fighting, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so it was an interesting statement, but I don't think anyone is taking him seriously.
Just ignored him. Just like a screeching woman. Just just ignore her, let her calm down, and then before you know it, then the whole problem's solved already.
I mean, it is the policy of the Middle East to constantly talk mad shit.
Mhm.
And then their pagers explode. It's called Hippity Hoppity, the dictator is now our property. On a side note, I am now heading home from my business trip vacation, says Artemis. Oh my goodness, the Fed is here.
Oh my
Um,
god.
yeah.
The
What
man, the myth, the legend.
was he briefed? Do you think? Like, was he briefed of the special military operation? See, this is actually an interesting thing. If they take him to court, can he claim that he was not being read his Amanda rights?
Hmm. I mean, it depends. Maybe they did it as they were like holding a gun to his head. Like, they went in, woke him up, had held the gun to the head. Right, the right says that they were literally escorting out into the helicopter and flying away and all the way back to America.
Or is it the Mirinda rights? What the fuck? The one that you have the right to remain silent and shit. Um, do you think like they could have read it to him, right?
Possibly, yeah.
Miranda. Okay, Miranda. Fine, Miranda.
He's
Um,
ESL. It's okay.
it would be funny as fuck if he ends up with the leftist judge, and he actually uses that procedural excuse. They have to look. Uh, make like the Balkan fish and start flip flopping. Oh, yeah,
I
no.
will say,
Mm.
like, okay, so for chat, if you haven't been able to tell, military and war is not exactly my specialty because I'm a woman. Okay, like that's not my main interest when it comes to this kind of stuff. So this is all like a huge learning experience when it comes to Venezuela. What the fuck's happening all of a sudden?
Do you know that Lumi from Face
Oh dear.
Connect? Do you know Lumi from Face Connect? She plays grand strategy games, so she knows a lot about war.
Yeah,
She doesn't
that's
talk.
not me.
She doesn't talk to me anymore, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
uh,
I
a
I
ripperoni.
I
She moved
I
on.
I suggested that she would be a great voice actress in my porn game, and she didn't take that very well.
Ah, wow. I wonder why.
I don't know. I mean, it was a great job opportunity. I paid well, but like, yeah, it is what it is, you know.
Sad.
Yeah,
Woman doesn't want to be in a porn game.
I mean, people want it, but like, there were problems because like the management said no, so it is what it is. Uh, terrorists do not have civil rights. Who is the female?
Am I a female?
I think so. Yeah.
It's hard to tell these days. Voice changers and everything.
Well, it's more like they put something in the water in the United States, so a lot of men just start developing feminine voices. They
Act actually kind of true though.
they
Like men have
uh,
become softer. It's insane.
do you know there's a conspiracy theory suggesting that people like you take the birth control pill and then you piss into the toilet, and then men drink
Yes.
that piss and they become more feminized.
Yes, because it doesn't get filtered by the water supply.
Okay. Let me put it this way, right? If this is true, I don't know if it's true or
Hmm.
not. What happens with people that take fentanyl or cocaine and they also piss?
Usually those are tweaking out in the street. So it's
Yeah,
slightly different
but like
than the toilet.
surely they may go to a toilet, right? Like surely they may sometimes take a piss. So like my concern, if I was in America and I was like, okay, well, women are pissing in the bathwater, and therefore, I would be like, well, people with cocaine and fentanyl are pissing in the water, and therefore,
Also, there's significantly less people taking fentanyl and cocaine than there are women on birth control. Women go on birth control at like 14, and it's all of them. All women are basically on birth control these days versus the, what, like 2% of the population that does the hard drugs like that.
wait, like really? So
And like I
so
said, most of them are tweaking out on the street.
yeah, but like, okay, no, that's fair, but like. Did you guys declare war on rubber? Like, is the condom not effective? Like, why are you so reliant on the fucking pill?
Because it's supposed to be more effective than the condom, and guys don't like wearing condoms, and you just take the pill, and it's just easier.
Do you know that
Oh, overall, don't have to worry about it.
Do you know that? Okay, that makes women fat. Number one, like that is a side effect. Risk of blood clots, risk of hypertension, risk of mood swings. Like let me tell you a fun fact. This is
Yes.
actually medically proven. Women that are on the pill are more likely to like soy boys, and once
Hmm.
they stop the pill, they start hating and cheat on their boyfriend.
Yep. And but the the thing is, like, a lot of doctors prescribe the birth control pill for when girls get periods, and it's like a heavy period with lots of like cramps and stuff like that. They're like, oh, okay, well, just go on the pill. It'll help, make it easier. And so it's like it's supposed to be a period control instead of the birth control. and then they deal with that throughout puberty, and people don't realize that, hey, maybe pumping your body with fake hormones while you're going through puberty is going to cause some problems.
Do you know that it also increases the risk of cancer?
Oh yeah, I remember when I was a teenager, how my dad had the talk with me was that he just randomly came into my room one day. He asked me if I knew how my sister came to life, and I was like, um,
You fucked my mom.
yeah. Yeah, and he's like, okay, do you know how old we were when your sister was born? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay, so when you get a boyfriend, let me know, and I'll put you on put you on birth control. And I was like, okay. But at that point, I already knew a lot of the side effects of hormonal birth control, from my sister and just my time on the internet. So then I did a shit ton of research and on it, just to even more so to figure out what the best form would be. And I decided hormonal birth control in general should just be completely avoided. The pill, the patch, injection, the implant, the hormonal IUD, all that stuff completely should be avoided. And the closer to the heart that it is the worse it is. So like the implant that goes in the arm, absolutely abysmal.
Do
It
you
makes women literally
realize?
go psychotic.
Do you
The shot, same
realize?
thing.
Listen. Do you realize that your father, on the down low, insinuated that your sister was an unwanted child?
Oh yeah, no, she was a complete mistake.
Oh
I was
my!
also a mistake too.
Oh!
The first and the last were not supposed to happen.
Oh! Do you have like a bigger family? Is there like a wanted child there?
Yeah, the first and the last, yeah, are unwanted.
Okay.
The middle two were supposed to happen. I wasn't though. Um, So, yeah.
Oh.
For the record, chat, I still wasn't comfortable with my dad with that because I'm not saying I'm uncomfortable around my dad, but it was a really awkward conversation. So I reached out to my sister instead when I was visiting her, and then that's when I got the copper IUD because. For the record, chat, like as we're talking about hormonal birth control and the side effects, if you do want your woman to be on birth control, make sure you put her on the copper IUD. You gotta detox her from the hormonal stuff. Give it about like 6 months to a year on average. That may help her detox from the hormonal birth
Don't
control
listen to that,
and get her
chat.
on the copper IUD.
Chat, don't listen to that, okay? Don't put poison in the woman. Put the condom on the man, okay? Like, just
Okay,
shut the
that
fuck
works
up.
too.
Just shut the
Uh
fuck
huh.
up. Don't put chemicals in the fucking woman. Just put
Well,
the con.
so the copper IUD, how it works, is literally just metal. Um, and so it apparently copper kills sperm. And so that's how it works. The three side effects of copper IUD is heavier bleeding, heavier cramps, and those two are situational, so it depends on the women.
Do you know that
And
with copper and sperm you can light a light bulb?
wait, really?
Yeah, you can make a battery. It's a chemical battery. Like sperm is acidic. You can no, I'm not kidding. Like you can ejaculate and you put it in a copper with copper wire and shit, and it's like yeah, it lights a light bulb. You didn't know.
Oh, okay then.
But see, this is the problem. Like at school, they teach you kids the LGBTs rather than the ABCs. Like, this is physics.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Another super chat from Journey. Drugs in the water is actually a big issue. The legal one too. My dad works at a water treatment plant, and they have trouble filtering them. Huh? See?
Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. No, it's like all conspiracy theories, it becomes true with time. So yeah, it's a massive problem that nobody wants to discuss or handle. So, and it's quite noticeable too. Because like I noticed it within my own generation, how guys have become softer. And like when I was in high school, the class that came after me in freshman year, when I was sophomore, so the freshman class coming in, all the boys just looked like they were like 8 years old, like 8 to 12 years old, not actually like supposed to be like teenage boys. There's actually a huge disparity between how they looked, and like the guys in my own class. Is like a huge, like there was some sort of like generation gap there, even though we were both Zoomers technically. Uh, and even people are noticing to this day where you compare like guys how they look when they're 15 these days versus guys how they look like they were 15 back in the 90s. Like it's quite noticeable the softening effects that's happening on men as they're becoming more feminine overall.
Speaking of feminine men, let's talk about Keir Starmer. So apparently, he complains that he was given no warning by the United States on their plans, and it's like, well, why would he? Like, that, does he have like military presence in Venezuela? Was he planning a visit? And people are like, well, the U.S. isn't trusting the U.K. with anything. It's like, well, I mean, usually when you plan such an operation, I assume, especially if you're trying to kidnap a president, you don't want anyone to know that's not involved. And so, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, how would it help if he knew? Because you don't want, like, yeah, like maybe, he would be in favor. Like, by the way, he looked like he was crying when he found out. Like, he had the press statements like, oh my god, they kidnapped the last real socialist on earth.
I've been cooked. No.
Like, what if someone from his administration would pick up the phone? It's like, yo, Maduro, Trump is gonna get ya. Gonna move her fat ass out of the palace, So, it doesn't surprise me. And I know they didn't know because he was asked, so what are you planning? And he's like, I need to talk to my allies. We need to have a conversation. Like, they didn't even have narrative control over this shit. he was literally caught unprepared.
I mean, I don't think Trump trusts Keir Starmer. We've been having tensions with him ever since Trump became in office last year. Because, well, Keir Starmer has gone full authoritarian and not in the good way. So, it's just been one pitfall after the other. So yeah, fuck Keir Starmer. Nobody likes him.
I mean, people in the United Kingdom don't like him. Most of the European leaders are insanely unpopular. Anyway, I want to show chat the picture. Apparently, the Venezuelan government asked proof of life of Maduro. It's almost like it's a kidnapping thing, Like, they kidnap, like, okay, we'll give you the ransom money if you show us proof of life. And Trump actually presented it. They took the man in what appears to be, what is this, like, his pajamas? Where it's like a sport jacket thing where you do the jogging. And they also blindfolded him.
Well, apparently somebody in chat said they actually snatched him while he was in bed. So, which makes sense since the strike happened at like 2 a.m. So, it seemed like the Chinese diplomats came in, they probably were greeted, and then they went to bed. And then they're going to do talks in the morning.
Do you know what chat says? This is really great.
Dr. Disrespect?
He looks like Dr. Disrespect.
He does!
He does look like
He does!
Do you think like they're arresting him because he talked with a 17-year-old on Twitch DMs?
Illegal in Venezuela though, because like U.S. is one of the few countries where like the age of consent varies from state to state.
It's mostly 16, I think, in the U.S.
Most states do have that. But very few actual countries have the age of consent is 18. So he might be fine depending on Venezuela.
That is true. They gave him water though. Yeah, like they gave him water.
Yeah, so proof of life. He's in pajamas. He's blindfolded. He's got water. He looks actually quite comfy. He looks like he can take a nap. He's got the earmuffs on too. So well, not earmuffs. The what are the silencer headphone thingies?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. He can just go to bed now and sleep peacefully. He doesn't have to hear the bombs or see the fireworks.
He can't see the glory of socialism anymore. He can't see the tomb of Chavez getting blown up. They know, like, a rocket costs like $100,000. They spent $100,000 to blow up a dead guy.
This is an extra fuck you.
Yeah, literally. Chemicals in the birth control makes them gay, and also we should install Vlad the Impaler in Venezuela. I'm still curious, like who? I think it's Rubio, right? Like Rubio now can govern a nation.
Yeah, that's based off of the memes that I've seen. It seems to be the case. And like I said earlier, not exactly sure what the fuck's going on. I'm just like, oh, okay, this is happening. Something's actually happening.
Well, imagine that you're under the Biden regime, right? And then the Chinese they kidnap Joe Biden. They just kidnap Joe Biden. You get like Chairman Z saying, we're going to put someone else in charge of... Like, no, we're going to take over the United States now, and yeah, we don't trust anyone from over there to do the leadership.
Well, I know we kind of discussed this earlier, but it seems like the opposition lady party is ramping up the takeover based off speculation.
Yeah. Like
and
Trump,
like
Trump,
she's
Trump shut down that shit. Trump shut down that shit. Yeah, he shut it out.
Thank God, because I don't like. There's been a lot of people speculating that there's connections to Israel about this whole strike and stuff, and I'm just like, I swear to God, like if it's just for the drug cartels.
Listen. You need to understand the mindset. Like everything is Israel. The Jews are behind absolutely everything. When you go take a piss, a Jewish person is behind that. Pornography, the hentai, Jewish people. You know, like every Uzuri, Jewish, everything. Like movies, entertainment, Netflix, the education system. You live and you breathe. And it's like, I mean, when you take it to such an extreme, you end up like Tucker Carlson, which released a video a couple of weeks ago, which baffled my brain. He's like, well, Venezuela, you know, I don't really like Maduro, but the Venezuelans, they banned pornography, they banned abortion, and they also banned usury, and so they're doing a good thing. And it's like, dude, if you can rationalize yourself in order to simp for a communist regime, I think you should deserve to live there. I honestly do. I think if you generally value that thing so strongly, if you believe that this is like the peak of the human race, that economy doesn't matter, freedom doesn't matter, just ban vices, then fucking live there. I wish to God that somehow Tucker Carlson would live under such a regime before he dies. I genuinely want him to be there.
Yeah, I just don't want more connection to Israel, but I'm down for destroying drug cartels and China and Chinese influence. So I'm going to bet on hopium and copium here that that's actually the case, and not any of that stuff, because fuck the third world, and I don't care what happens to Venezuelans. Here we are, America. Fuck yeah.
I think Venezuelans are actually going to profit from this. Unironically, I think like the average lifestyle of a Venezuelan is going to increase. Like once the American sanctions lift, and Western businesses are going to go there, because here's the thing with Western businesses: they don't give a shit about human rights abuses, right? Like a Western business, like will do business with China, they will do business with the Middle East. They don't give a fuck. The only thing they care is that they don't want your government to seize their assets. Western businesses really don't like that. Like, if they open a factory there, and then the government goes like, mine. I mean, yeah, they can take that factory, but you're not going to get the second or the third opening up. And so now that the situation may be resolved, and they have the guarantee that the government isn't going to chimp out, I mean, like, okay, well, we can open factories there. We can actually start businesses. And that means more job for the Venezuelan people.
Though I prefer the job stay in America, though, and not be imported to Venezuela.
Well, it doesn't matter what you prefer. It's like the people with money. Like, look, if you have now $1 billion, right, and you find out that Venezuela is open for business, wouldn't you invest there?
That would be the smart thing to do, yes.
I mean,
but as the pleb American,
yeah,
who has watched many people lose jobs and not be able to regain jobs even though they have degrees and workforce history and all those different things, and it's being struggled, and the H-1B crisis and the illegals and all the other shit that's happening here, I'm like, yeah, can we just invest a little bit more in America? Just a little bit more in America?
Yeah, but like, look, as an American, you can actually now go to Venezuela and get a job from an American company. Yeah.
Stealing the jobs from the Venezuelans by
Yeah, you don't like how to do that. Yeah. So, Zanith says, want to bet that the funny hat people are not involved. I don't know. I mean, I don't. The thing is, like, if I look from the perspective that America wants to control the trade of oil worldwide, I think this is how I would rationalize it. Um, the next move is going to be with Iran. So before moving into Iran, they're like, okay, we're going to secure the oil from Venezuela in order to make sure that our allies in the European Union don't chip out, because they will still have like oil trade coming from the US, and now they can get set prices. And if you can control like the Middle East, like you have the Saudis, which are your friends basically, and you have Venezuela, which is also an oil field, and the European Union theoretically is still America ally, then China and Russia are kind of fucked. The entire world basically now depends on being on the good graces of the United States, or else oil prices can go up or down for you. So I think this is the plan. This is the geopolitical reasoning of why they went to Venezuela.
yeah, it seems to be from what I've heard so far, based along those lines, because apparently China has been making some trying to make some deals with Venezuela, and basically put them in our backyard. And so this was a good way to essentially cuck them. I mean, especially since the diplomats were there when the strikes happened in the first place.
Well, I wonder if
Oh,
they were in the palace. They were probably in the palace when it happened, right? They heard the commotion.
yeah. Like they quite literally saw. It's like God. There's another meme that I saw was from fucking Star Wars, where the diplomats are just standing there looking like going back and forth as the guys are just shooting the drones.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering like how that went out. You know, like they have the death of Stalin, the comedy. They should make like the kidnapping of the Venezuelan. Oh my god, do you think it's going to be like a mission in Call of Duty at some point to kidnap the Venezuelan president?
No,
Because they had the Bay of Pigs in Call of Duty.
that was ages ago though. But yeah, it would be funny to add that.
China flattens Taiwan when? I don't think they will. I don't think Chairman Z is suicidal. Taiwan is a nation the size of Germany, and it's armed to the fucking teeth. And on top of that, like the only reason you would get it is for the chip manufacturing. But most of the chip manufacturing are already bombed and ready to set off if China tries to invade. And so, technically, you know, you could score, I guess, like a moral victory if you're the chairman, and you're like, well, you know, we got Taiwanese reunification and blah blah blah. But you're going to be taking over Iraq, and you're going to piss off the entire international community, because the thing is, like, Taiwan is part of the world trade, not just because of chip manufacturing, but also because a lot of important trade goes through that area. So you're basically like going to fuck with everyone. Logistics are going to be flipped. A lot of people are going to stop trusting China and stop doing business with it. So yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't see Chairman Z invading Taiwan. Taiwan is the size of Albania. I think it's the size of Germany, actually.
I
Wait,
thought it was tiny.
no, it's quite. Let me. Or was it the population? Hold on. Let me ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to.
Ah, yes, the god.
What is Taiwan's size compared to Germany population and landmass? It's thinking. I don't even think. Okay, so okay, I was wrong. I was fucking wrong. Yeah, like Germany is actually bigger. Yeah, it's 3 times bigger than Taiwan.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, Taiwan's like tiny.
I
It's
was
only
wrong.
useful because of the chips.
Yeah, I was wrong. The AI set me straight. Anyway, right. Speaking of AI, do you know like the most popular streamer in the world right now is AI? It's Vedal.
Yeah, I heard about that,
Uh,
which is completely understandable because it's Neurosama's insane.
But it's like it's his AI, right? Like it's not AI slop if you actually code the thing and you actually stream with the thing.
Well, yeah, it's insane how he's able to make this like in his own. Like he created her, programmed her, and was able to basically make her function and like almost like a real person. So it's like every guy's dream essentially, and it's his own little daughter.
Aren't you worried that when the technology becomes available, I will replace you with an AI?
Oh, more than likely, yeah.
I'll fucking
Like
replace you with an AI.
I like if women don't get their shit together, I can totally see, robots essentially taking over women's roles in like 100 years or something like that. Well, once we can actually like, make robots get pregnant, and to actually like, you know, have a baby, and there's some pretty realistic ones looking so far. And it adds some like warmth, so they're not cold and feel like metal. Like actually make like basically human robots, but make them women, like like high quality sex dolls, but can actually give birth. It the completely just replace women.
I think if you can actually make, yeah, like if you make a man or a woman that has like fully functional reproductive thing and it's AI, that would be a problem. But right now, I don't worry. Like, look, women had dildos for the last couple of decades, and they still need men. I don't think like a relationship is just about having sex or even just about producing kids. It's also about like tying to households, tying to incomes together, finding a partner to go through life, and I don't think you can do that with an AI.
I mean, there's some people that are already having emotional connections with AI, just chatbots,
Mm-hmm.
and and stuff. So add something that's a robot, and they look highly realistic, like a real human. There's some pretty crazy looking ones out there that look like one to one with a real person. And then if you add some sort of like heating system to it, so it's not cold and lifeless when you touch it, um, and just make it have personality. Elon's already been working on his own little cat girls on the side. Like it's completely possible because then not only do you have the sex and reproduction aspect, but you have the companionship, and tying the two households is not that important anymore if women aren't necessary, and incomes are retarded because women shouldn't be in the workforce to begin with. So like all the problems are basically solved.
I don't think you understand how men are. Like they need female validation, and it's just not the same from an AI.
But the AI would basically do that though.
It's fake. You don't. It's kind of like when you're a woman and you get compliments from soy boys. You just don't
Hmm.
feel it. You know, you need the compliment from the Chad, and the AI is
Okay.
not the Chad. Please name a manufacturing competitor to China. Well, I mean the right now there isn't because the fucking European Union, which used to have manufacturing, is like, oh, we need to go environmentalism. Let's fuck our entire energy industry and let's ship everywhere to China. And now we can't do anything about it because China is the manufacturer. If there is a copper in the jelly and the woman swallowed, wouldn't it just taste like copper? I don't know. Have you seen any Euro clips, V? No, I have. I mean, I have seen clips, right? I haven't seen the actual live stream. But I know that the guy is talented. Like, he actually co-streams with the bitch. He's not, just
With the
letting...
bitch.
Yeah, he's just not letting the bitch just talk by herself, right? And I know he's got, like, the evil bitch and the normal bitch. And, they sometimes do, like, collabs and shit. But I'm not going to say that the guy isn't talented, right? I do think like he coded his own AI, he's streaming with his own AI, and so yeah, he actually deserves to be number one. He's a genius, I would say. Like if you can code
Oh
your
yeah.
own AI, yeah, I think you're a genius level.
Hmm. And she's highly realistic at this point. Like there's a clip recently that's been passed around where she was playing a Pokemon game, and she really wanted one starter, and I think she was playing Pokemon Diamond. She really wanted Piplup, the starter, but he was trying to convince her to get Turtwig instead. And
Mm.
it was like a whole 5 minute back and forth between the two of them. and as he was trying to convince her, and she just refused.
By the way, do you know we have almost 500 people watching?
Oh, we do? Hell
Yeah,
yeah. Well, hello everybody. I hope you're enjoying the show.
do tell people about your channel. That was your great opportunity to shine. Do you
Oh,
think it's because like the topic, or is it like we just upped our
oh,
streaming?
it's the topic. Everyone's talking about Venezuela.
Everyone's talking about Venezuela. No, I think
Make
it's
sure
like
you like and subscribe, chat.
it doesn't matter, chat. It doesn't fucking matter if you subscribe. In fact, don't fucking subscribe because what happens is YouTube will not show you the video anyway. Or at the worst, at the fucking worst, it does show you, you don't click on it, and then the algorithm thinks it's shit.
That is true.
Yeah.
But at least like the stream though. You know, it's nice.
Yes,
It's
you
nice,
should be able
nice
to
boost
like
in
the stream.
algorithm.
Yes, like the stream.
Uh-huh.
And actually check
Be really cool.
Amalgamite's Amalgamite's channel. Do you know that Arch doesn't trust you?
Well,
He thinks
why? Because he's
yes, he's afraid
afraid
of
we'll get him banned or
demonetization.
something.
Yes. He thinks that you're a TOS vulnerability.
Are you sure you're not projecting on me? Because I know you think the same thing.
No, because I'm having you here. Like I'm house training you. Like that's fine.
I'm how you're house training me.
Yes.
I thought he was also trying to do that.
I don't know. But what I do know is that, well, ever since that stream, we didn't have any others that got demonetized, so surely something is clicking.
Hey, and listen, when I first went on the Archcast, like, last year, I was like, okay, what's the limitations here? And he just said, no N's, no F's, and no, a certain group of people did 9/11. And I was like, okay, cool. And so, and I followed those rules and it went over well. And, I've been on there a few more times and I've been nice and polite. So I know I'm monetizing my channel now. So, it's all good. It's all good.
Yes, we're a good
Just
influence. Yeah.
uh-huh.
Okay. Do you know that Elon Musk was accused of what was it? Promoting pedophilia.
Wait, why? Cuz
Yeah, because he added a feature on X where you can edit people's images, and a lot,
oh, fuck that.
and at first the artist community flipped out because it's like they were uploading pictures of their art and people were using AI, and artists found it very disrespectful. Then it was only fangirls. And people were, taking only fangirls cosplay and shit, and it's like put her in a bikini. And then someone
Uh-huh.
did that to a 12-year-old girl.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, the thing is, like, the conversation doesn't seem to be like, who the fuck did it? And let's get him arrested, right? No one gives a shit. It's like, no, Grok is evil. See the AI. The AI is destroying society. And it's like, okay, well, hold on a little bit, right? Why is the AI the problem and not the person issuing the prompt? Like, if it was Photoshop instead of AI, would it be like, look at what Photoshop is doing, giving the abilities to all these creeps and perverts? Wouldn't it be like, no, the person using the program is responsible?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like this is completely possible, like you said, with Photoshop beforehand. So it's the person themselves that are trying to make their own little personal CP that's the problem, not the tool. It's it's kind of like the gun debate there. Oh, in that case,
AI
like the gun
doesn't
is a tool.
AI doesn't sexualize people. People sexualize people.
Yes, exactly.
But I mean, to be fair though, the only fangirls are in the wrong, because like if you actually read Twitter's terms of service, when you upload the picture of yourself, you actually agree that the AI can modify it.
Yeah. Like they can do whatever the fuck they want, and this happens like all over the place. It's not just like Twitter, Facebook, like all social media. As soon as you upload something, it's fair game.
Yeah.
So, Like, you should not post pictures of your kids on the internet. If you're doing that, then you're asking for problems, essentially. Like, just don't do that. Bare minimum, put the little emoji face on the kid's face to hide them or something like that.
The Japanese
But
do
even
that, yeah.
still,
I mean,
but even still, you shouldn't just upload pictures of your kid on the internet.
yeah. No, like to be fair, like both are true at the same time. People shouldn't use the AI to sexualize children, obviously. And parents shouldn't upload pictures of children. Like both of them are true.
Hmm.
It's prevention.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, if the AI gets smart enough, then maybe it can scan it and realize that it's like a young child and stop it, I guess.
I think it still
If
does
it's like the
that.
wrong prop.
It still does that, but like, if it's a person that's like 17 or 16, then it's very difficult for the AI to know. This is why Google just doesn't allow this with real people.
Hmm.
Like, I think if you upload a picture to Gemini, you can ask it to add makeup to you or make your hair red or whatever. But if you ask it to change clothes, it just won't do it. Here V, he can eat mal. What?
Yeet.
Ah, I can eat them.
See, so you know the old like hashtag kick V memes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeet mall.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Whenever the United States has another school event, who gets blamed? The perpetrator or the tool? Ooh.
It's always the fucking guns.
It's always the gun.
guns.
It's always the guns, yes.
So, I know. It's annoying.
But anyway, Amal, I want you to
Mhm.
post your channel in the chat so that people can know where to subscribe, right? Who to follow. And thank you guys for showing up. I don't think we'll ever have such great numbers.
I did that like 5 minutes ago.
Unless Trump nabs another president, if he nabs the Mexico
I
president.
still vote for the Mexican president next. Or
I mean, he can also nab the Iranian, but like the thing with the Iranian, it's actually hard because like they keep getting their presidents blown up and they don't care, like they keep going. So, yeah.
True. Nobody cares about the Middle East.
Boog, we got Boog. When Trump liberated your country, it was the most important day of your life, but for Trump, it was Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Oh my god.
Well, good night, chat.
Good night.
Thanks for stopping by, and we'll